So in the last vlog I mentioned that I've been doing a bit of work in the UK. Now I have to make a short vlog on this just to show you it totally fits within the Finding Lemons ethos, and it is pretty crazy little experience that I've had. Just some proof. So despite what people say, yes, it does get sunny here in England sometimes. So I have been working and living on one property. It's quite a big farm in Somerset and close to Frome. There's several different houses that are dotted around the property, and there is also a large mansion. And that's kind of primarily where I've been. Well, I've been based out of a cottage which is next to that mansion. So it's kind of one of those things. It's one of those experiences you could probably only get when you're traveling. Just all of the random set of circumstances that occurred for me to be in the right place at the right time, to take up the opportunity to help out here. I've been so glad to have a real positive effect and help these guys along on their mission, and yeah, can't wait to see things get way better in the future. This is where I've been staying. It has such a sweet little kitchen. And this is my room. Pretty low doors. You have to watch out for those. So as far as commutes go, this one is pretty sweet. Check it out. So I'm currently in Frome, which is the closest town to near where I'm staying. I'm staying in a village called Mells. So Frome has a population of around about 26,000 people, so not very big. But for such a small town, it actually has a lot of things to do. So there's a lot of little events that happen. The first Sunday of each month, the town turns into a little market, and so yeah, that's really a really busy event, I hear. And also there's lots of restaurants and eateries to go to. Some of them are not terribly busy a lot of the time, but I guess you get that with a small population. So I'm at the Frome Loft Bar on a Friday night. Woohoo! Cheers. But they're still open, which is great. Really friendly. Everyone is just so welcoming. It's amazing how welcome they make you feel when you come here. Also, just lots of community events, so things like boxing or yoga or various kinds of yoga, Pilates. There's not just exercise things as well. There's like if you're into sewing or arts or crafts, there's just lots of little clubs around, which is really amazing for a town of a population of this size, which is really quite nice. Definitely worth a visit if you are close by when you are travelling in the UK. So I'll show you around the town itself and check it out. It's got a bit of a medieval feel to it and some really nice little streets to check out, and yeah, see what you think. People have worshipped in this church since AD 685. It's pretty fascinating. So Mals is about 10 minutes drive from Frome, from the Frome town centre anyway, and I asked the girls in the office today where they would recommend going for a bushwalk, and this is what they have suggested. So we're down some country lanes. It's about 5 minutes away from where I'm staying, and so I've got some options here. Apparently these are some old disused railway tracks which have been converted into cycle paths, and there's also a lavender farm which is pretty close by. I wouldn't mind checking that out. Yeah, pretty cool little outlook. Nice evening here in Somerset. Park down there, and we'll go for a bit of a walk and see what it's like. So no train tracks anymore, but you can definitely see where they were, and what a great little bridge as a reminder of what once was. Beautiful little place to come for an evening walk. It's great. Right, so I want to get back to the car so I can go check out this lavender farm before it gets dark. So stick around and check it out. So I don't have a tripod set up in the car, it's just a rental. Don't have anything with me, but I have to stop and show you these little fields. It's just so beautiful, and these little country lanes. See what I'm talking about. Great little spot in the world, really beautiful. Alright, better hop back in the car just in case someone else is coming. So I quite literally do not know what would happen if another car was coming along the road right now. There is really nowhere to pull over. This is getting pretty narrow, and as far as I know, this is a two-way street. So a deer has just popped out on the road, and I want to see if I can get it on camera.
The Prime Minister offers MPs a vote on another Brexit referendum. Backed by the Withdrawal Plan, we can have a vote on whether there should be another referendum on Brexit. That's the latest offer to MPs from Theresa May. It's the fourth time.
Damn, so I missed it this time. Yeah, so a little deer just jumped out onto the road and then took off again. So I'm guessing out there is where the lavender farms would be, but there's obviously no lavender growing at the moment because I cannot see any at all. But still a beautiful sunset. I am going to get dinner from the Dragon Pearl restaurant. Yeah, I went for the takeaway option tonight.